Such of Blades making a video record of the as received condition of a natural stone that I intend to sell in the future. I'm gonna have to do this in one take because if I don't, it won't be able to prove that I actually didn't do anything to it. I wanted to talk about why I would get a stone knowing that I would sell in the future as I open this box up and let you see that indeed I did not do anything to it. But like I said, I'm gonna do this in one take, so I don't know if I'll actually be able to say all I wanted to say or whether I'm just gonna get distracted and start saying gibberish. The reason I got this stone is because it's my first. Yeah, now you all know I'm horrible at handling things. The reason I got this stone is because it's my first Uchigumori stone from Namikawa Heibei. When I first bought anything from Namikawa about 10 years ago, I'm not sure if it's 7, 8, or 9. It's pretty close to 10 years. Back then, they did not. They totally, holy shit, did not. Sorry for swearing. They totally did not have a section that says Uchigumori stones. Okay, they had the set, and then a few years later, they have Kasmi stone. Like, you know, you go to their website. There's different categories and they'll let you, select what stone you want. So back then, there wasn't even really sections. It was just the kit, and I forgot what stones they offer. And then, like I said, a few years later, they had the Kasmito, and then they had Suita dough and other stuff like that. So back then, I was not able to get a Uchigumori from Namikawa. I was only able to get it through another vendor, another reputable vendor who isn't selling stones anymore, so I'm not sure if I should be talking about his name, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, well, there are a lot of people who feel that people who sell stones to untrained people should be murdered or something, so that's why I don't want to put him on the table. But yeah, why this big deal about Namikawa? Why is this my first stone from Namikawa? Well, Namikawa is sort of the place to get sword polishing supplies. I personally certainly don't know any other place to sell it, but like that fact, my ignorance aside, the issue of my ignorance aside, I know for a fact that at least one gold winning Japanese sword polisher actually buys stuff from Namikawa, and their shop sign says sword supplies or something like that. Look, just believe me, Namikawa is the place to go to for sword polishing supplies. Having that said, so now I finally now after all these years, they finally offered a Uchigumori stone, a very important stone. Now that I can get it from Namikawa, why would I want to sell it? Well, the problem is, they give me a nice box, yay! Well, there wasn't much point in me showing the video of me unpacking everything then. Sorry, guys. So yeah, why would I sell it? Well, the thing is, through my through my journey of learning sword polishing, albeit at a hobbyist level, I've never actually found distinct differences between a whole bunch of differently named stones in terms of their actual effects on the sword. What I'm trying to say is, once you get natural stones, okay, not man-made stones, obviously. Once you get Japanese natural stones that are hard enough and fine enough, you will find that no matter what their color, what their name, what their mind comes from, they all behave somewhat similarly. So once I got the stone, I got 2 stones from the other vendor. Once I got the one soft, one hard stones that were also called Uchigumori, and he says it's from the actual mine in Ohira. Once I had those 2 stones, they kept me going for quite a while. And then afterwards, I bought even harder and finer stones, and they kept me running. They kept me going for a while. I would note that after I got the kit from Namikawa, I've also purchased their so-called not so-called, it is called, sorry, okay, fine, it is so-called, like their Uchigumori. For those who are technical, their Uchigumori koppa really is Uchigumori, but their so-called Narutaki koppa, it's not actually from the Narutaki mine. I'm pretty sure about that, but that's debatable, and what your answer to that will be depends on who you know. And I do claim to know one guy who knows people in high places. Anyway, I did get both the Uchigumori and Narutaki koppa from Namikawa, and they also perform very similarly to everything, Namikawa or not, that I have gotten up to that point. I think I also got some other stones from eBay too. But yeah, I guess there isn't much more I should say. I've already bored you all with 7 minutes of me talking and not really filming all the places I should. But I guess, like, what I'm trying to say is I should be commentating, for example, about these chisel marks. But I guess the video will describe the situation just fine without me talking about it. Okay, so long story short, I am only going to test this stone a little bit, probably right here. I'm going to probably just find some way to flatten it enough for me to test how this stone behaves, and by how it behaves, I'm just going to confirm whether it produces magic, okay? Because one time one person told me that the stones that I were using would not work. And I didn't want to be argumentative. I wanted to be respectful. So I didn't say, well, how does it not work? I mean, I just polished it. You can see the freaking Jihada revealed. And actually, I'm not going into that. I'm just going to say that a person says that the stones that we were using were incorrect. They would not work. So now I bought a stone that is supposed to work, and I'm going to see if it creates a lot of differences. And I suspect that it wouldn't, but I still wanted the satisfaction of proving that whether it does or does not work. These stones that are supposed to work, and these stones that are not supposed to work, blah, blah, blah. So sorry for the long video. Yeah, this is the stone in question. Hopefully in the future I would be able to link you to this video so that you can see the stone in all its glory. And yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna sell it. Maybe it'll be really good. Maybe I'll keep it for the next. Oh yes, sorry, one important thing. So yeah, I'm going to just so all I want is that satisfaction, right? So I'm going to make this flat and then put a sword on it and see if it produces magic. In the likely situation it does not, I am not going to touch any of this. I'm going to try to keep this as pristine as I can so that when the next person buys it, you know, they're getting a as unchanged product as possible. Oh my god, it's 10 minutes. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks.